Barry McCockiner with the pass. And I wish you would have played NHL, man. It was so fun. It was.
I'm going to play NBA this year.
We got to name our guys the same. So, like, you got to come up with one. You got to do a cheeky name. I'm Anal Beads. Luke is Slim Richard.
Could I be Huge Ass?
Yeah, you totally could.
Would it say it?
You'd have to do it. You'd probably get something close.
All right.
Give him the javelin.
Fire stinky rockets. So what is this? Currency? Which of these do you earn? Is it that green one?
Oh, if you go over to Challenge Card. Oh my gosh, I almost joked. So if you go over to Challenge Card.
Do you need Tums?
No, I should be going with. Thank you. You should be able to see.
So, we got some stuff. Units, resources. Wait, we did earn some of these.
So that, I think, is the stuff that you buy. Units is what you earn in, like, crates and stuff. So that's what you'll see when you open up a crate. You got 6 units this time.
But
boom.
I was reading that there's some kind of premium version of the Battle Pass.
And there might be. I don't see where you would buy it, though. There totally might be. You're probably right, but it would make sense. I just don't know where it is.
I don't know. That's odd. Defeat enemies while airborne. Complete villain sectors. So, is this kind of coming off to you like a game that'll be much better in a year?
That's exactly what I thought. I think we made a comparison last time, too. I think it's going to be a lot like Battlefront 2, where maybe it won't end up as good as Battlefront 2, because Battlefront 2 right now is probably one of my favorite games on the PS4. It's a blast, and even getting the platinum, although a difficult platinum, for sure, it was still really fun. Like, I had a really good time with it. So
yeah, and the single player is done actually pretty well. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, and they did some stuff that actually, like, didn't you go back and play as Luke at one point, too, in, like, the DLC version of it? I think it was called Resurrection.
Yeah. No, well, not in Resurrection, but you did that in the main game.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah, it was one mission. Here we go. Yep, there was one mission where you play as Luke, and yeah, it was fun. You know, there's a couple of hero missions in the main campaign. There's one for Leia, too.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I should go back and play it again. I think if you had to compare the two, story-wise, did you like Jedi Fallen Order quite a bit more than the Battlefront 2 story?
Yeah, the story, yeah. Although, I don't like a lot of the characters in Jedi Fallen Order other than Cal.
That was kind of my issue, too. I thought, like, the main bad guy wasn't that great. He was okay, but I didn't think he was that great that you ended up fighting. I will say, though, the ending, without spoiling anything, is one of the greatest endings after you beat the final boss, as far as who you see and what happens, that I've ever seen. It was so cool to see that.
The running is so weird in the helicarrier. I'm sorry, the Chimera.
Thank you. Have some respect.
I was just kind of looking at what's available for us to do. I guess we probably want to just do the next main mission.
Yeah, I suppose we get right into it. Get your faction points.
I got a job for you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't played this since last time we played, but I guess I could just...
You can just do all of them.
Do I still have my old ones, too?
No, they expire.
Yeah,
okay. So you got 21 hours to get these done.
But it's basically like if I don't get them done, they probably won't be done because I don't really play this on my own.
Correct. So yeah, you'll probably just get new ones later then, which isn't a big deal.
I probably will do another mission by myself. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Right.
Hopefully a less boring one.
I can't believe they found this thing.
It's hard, man. Doing it by yourself.
I thought I was talking to Kamala, but I guess not.
No, you're talking to the Shield.
Let's just start
ignoring Kamala and talking to the Shield. Yeah.
Oh wow! All right, Skywatch, Skycrotch.
That was your nickname in high school, actually. It was a little weird and imposing.
You're not wrong about that.
No, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Let's just do this one, I guess.
The Dogs of War.
In order for Tony to jumpstart the repulsars on the Chimera, Kamala and Hulk must find special power cores in large aim tech units. Mm-hmm. So, am I playing as me too? As Tony? Or
me too?
No,
Hashtag me too.
That's why Tony went into hiding. He got me too.
He got me too. Dude,
he just left. He was like,
Buy Pepper, actually.
Yeah, Tony, that does make sense.
Really tough out there.
So,
but there's one area I've been avoiding. We're just about there. It's a bit of a hotbed for AIM activity. I'm gonna have to bring out the big guy.
Later on, like soon, actually, I think you'll be able to.
He has tits.
No, those are tits for sure.
Oh. Anyway,
big tits.
Later on.
Sizable. Yeah, dude, the sizable tits. But I was going to say, later on, you're able to, play with random people if you want.
Okay, kids. Counting on you finding this second heat signature. Hopefully it yields us a bounty of initiator cores. It won't be long till AIM pinpoints the location of the Chimera, and without a base of operations, Yeah, well, we won't have much of a chance. So, don't let me down. And good luck.
That's...
There's story here and not at times, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, and we made a lot of comparisons to Destiny, but I think when I
Where should I
played
start?
the Destiny campaign, it felt a lot like this sometimes, where you're just doing mission after mission, kind of grinding almost, and it felt repetitive at times. Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, I mean... Oh, whoops. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to the controls again. It's been a week.
Oh, of course. And Destiny was still a fun game, like I enjoyed it, but there was definitely moments where it felt like I was just grinding over and over again.
Yes, there are a lot of parts like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. There's no... it'd be hard to argue against that. How do I get...
You might have to go up and around.
Oh.
So if you go, look to your left, that might be your ticket up.
There we go. Good call.
All the crates. You want all the crates.
I do want to take all of them that I can find. Ooh, a tumbleweed. Sometimes
Very cool.
Sometimes the handling in this is weird too.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm blaming the game, so maybe it's me.
That's true, dude. Maybe you should get better.
That's very possible.
You ever think about that?
I will say this has a lot better direction than the base Destiny campaign, the original one. That was the most obscure thing ever because they rewrote it.
Ah, yeah.
Right at the end.
That's not great. That's not a great tactic.
No. So essentially they lost their entire story and they redid it.
Good lord. Didn't that end up being one of your favorite games of all time?
Destiny 1?
Yeah.
I put a ton of time into it. It's really fun, but it's a shallow game in a lot of ways too.
Okay.
It just kind of depends. I really do enjoy it. Destiny 2 lost me though because they just kept making you restart essentially. So what I mean by that is you would earn stuff and then your stuff would be outdated and worthless within a few months. And so it just kind of hit a point where it reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I was
Actually,
going to say, yeah, you mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh's like that now, too.
Yu-Gi-Oh's a lot like that because you'll spend $200, $300 on a deck of cards and then it'll be garbage, you know, the next year.
See, that sucks. There's no longevity to that. I mean, you have to constantly
Jarvis?
pump money into it to stay relevant. That's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
Is it me, or is the Hulk not his bright green self?
It appears Dr. Banner has been struggling with the passing of our beloved captain, Miss Khan. From his recorded memos, he returned to Chimera determined to solve the events of A-Day, but instead grew more frustrated with his perceived failing.
Of course. Bruce feels guilty.
It seems they all do, Miss Khan.
Huh. Okay. Well, I feel like that was self-evident.
It's true. Thanks a lot, Jarvis.
Bruce feels bad.
Oh!
Anyone feel the ground
Breaking news!
Is that what I think it is?
You do get there later.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You do, yes.
Thank you
yes.
very much.
A little bit of a spoiler alert.
I feel like I'm frustrating you by wandering around the areas we're supposed to go through a little
No,
bit.
not at all. I just figured I'd save us some time there, you know.
Thank you so much.
Dude, that's what I'm here for.
You're such a pal.
Whoa.
Such a helper.
Oh, dude. Wow.
Oh.
That's so nice. Oh, yeah, get up there.
There.
Get the goods. Those resources are really helpful, actually, too.
Yeah, later on, fragments and being able to upgrade your gear.
Big time. Big time.
But I haven't needed to do it yet because we get so much gear that's new that there's no point to really
Sure
pump
we
up
don't
this
need
gear
to.
yet.
No, don't waste the resources.
No, so why would you?
Dude, you know what I'm stoked for?
What's that?
That's gotten delayed a few times still, but I'm still really excited for it. Is Fast and Furious 9.
I haven't seen 8.
I haven't either, and it bothers me. That's next on my agenda. I went through and watched all of them not that long ago, and because I hadn't seen all of them, I had no idea what I was missing out on, dude. Tokyo Drift, I thought was going to be one of the ones that I really didn't like. I enjoyed it. It's definitely one of the lesser, in my opinion, out of all of them. But I don't think there was a movie that I didn't like in that series, dude. Fast and Furious is fantastic.
I know, I think they're really fun. I mean, so they're bad and good
Yes.
at the same time.
That's what I mean. Yeah, they're not cinematic masterpieces. Don't get me wrong.
No, but they're really fun. I don't know. I thought it was too bad when, you know, Paul Walker died, other than just Paul Walker dying, which sucks because somebody died.
Right.
It was also too bad because he was such a good character in those movies.
Yeah,
He was probably one of the best written characters in the films.
What do you think about The Rock in the movies?
Yeah, I think he's fun. I think he's sort of... I don't know how long they want to roll with his story. How much do they have that they can do with him, I guess?
Well, with him and Vin Diesel being best buds, that's a real problem, isn't it? You know?
Yeah. Do they still hate each other, though, or did they bury the hatchet?
I don't know. I thought they hated each other, but I could totally be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. That one... There were scenes in Fast 8 where I was reading about this. They had to put them in the same scene, but they wouldn't record together.
What?
Yeah, so they had to CGI them, or like work the camera to get them into the same scene.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, isn't that stupid?
That's pretty tense.
Well, just get over it. No, I mean, not to, you know what I mean? You're a professional, and they're both amazing actors and seem like very nice people.
For
So
sure.
it's just weird that they couldn't get past that there because they just seem like they're both such nice people.
They just don't mesh. I don't know why. I guess just some people just don't click sometimes. But.
Right, and I totally get that, but sometimes on the job you need to put that aside.
Oh, for sure. Professionalism, of course.
Yeah, so it just, I don't know. I mean, I'm not an actor, so take that for what it's worth, I guess, but it is odd to me. There was something else I was doing in here. Maybe it was just checking skill points, which I don't have.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird, but, you know, I'm sure it'll get worked out or has been. I thought I read that it was worked out, that they were fine now.
That'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. It is a shame, though, when that kind of stuff happens. When just, like, good people don't mix.
And, like, in franchises that you really like, too. I think that's what's hard. It's
Well,
like
I just meant even just as people.
Oh, sure.
But you're right. Is
Even
that a
more
thing?
Fundamental level, yeah.
Oh. That was a thing.
Dude, the purple reminded me. Quick question. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Yes, I did read The Color Purple.
Perfect, dude. That's
that
cool.
novel in college. Did you read that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's about the sexual awakening of a woman. I did read it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
What are your
very-
thoughts? Give me a synopsis.
It's overrated.
Okay. Okay.
It was a good book, though.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, okay.
It's one of
Yeah.
those things that seemed like it gets a real circle jerk from the English department, though, and I don't think it's the best thing ever, but it was, it was a good book. I liked it.
Did the job for you.
It was very progressive for its time and actually forward-thinking.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing,
You love to hear it. You really do.
Anyway, what's your question about The Color Purple and my thoughts on women awakening their sexuality?
No, I think you covered it all, actually. I'm pretty happy with where that went. Very cool. No, I was going to ask you about, have you ever thought about, I know you do live streams on YouTube, but would you ever start a Twitch channel?
No.
No?
No.
Just not for you?
Probably not. I don't like Twitch. I don't like the platform. I don't like their favoritism of how they enforce the rules. I don't like how they give certain people a pass on things and come down hard on other people. I don't like how people who make them more money are often given leeway. This is all my opinion, by the way, I should point out. I don't like... There's a lot I don't like. I don't like the community management there. If that changed, maybe. But I really don't have any interest in the platform. I think that they are constantly shooting themselves in the foot and making themselves look bad. One of the final straws for me was what they did with Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, yeah.
Where they just terminated his contract and fired him, but then they wouldn't say why and they wouldn't tell the public why. And it was around a time when there was a lot of Me Too stuff going on, so it wasn't defamation, but in a way it made some people think really poorly of him, even though nothing was said, which I thought was pretty lame because they should have clarified why he was fired.
Right.
Since it was during that time. You could say, like, well, that's not their fault,
No
but...
cores here.
Come on. It's sort of... I'm not trying to say it seemed on purpose, but it seemed like just negligent.
It's also not helping him, so just maybe like a courtesy even?
Well, it's also not helping Twitch because everyone's mad about that.
Oh, sure.
Everybody thinks it's silly. And they're so petty about it. They have their rules set up so that if someone gets banned, you can't even have them on your stream as a different streamer, or you could get in trouble.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Jeez, dude. Okay.
I don't know. I
A
don't.
bit aggressive. Yeah.
I just don't like that platform very much. I'm glad a lot of people do well on there. I'm glad people enjoy the platform, but I don't like the people who run it, at least as of right now. Or I should say, I don't even dislike them. I just don't like how they run it, and I get a very holier-than-thou vibe from the whole thing.
Sure.
Which I wasn't expecting after Amazon bought it. I was expecting them to rein the community in and do stuff like that. Also, there's really weird DMCA stuff on there now with...
What is that?
Well, the rights stuff with music and everything.
Oh, okay.
And it's easier with YouTube because you can sort of change it after the fact, but you can't do that easily with a live stream because it can just get hit during the stream.
Oh, sure.
So there's so many problems with that platform that I don't like, I guess.
Okay. Have you thought about, like, YouTube is obviously the home station of this, but have you thought about other platforms that you'd be interested in ever?
I have, but I mean, that's also why I use Instagram, Twitter, you know.
Reddit, the goods. Okay.
Yeah, all that stuff. I don't really know where else I would put stuff other than that.
Okay.
I mean, there is Facebook gaming, but I hate Facebook.
Yeah.
A lot of it comes down to me. I really don't like a lot of these platforms very much. What the heck?
Smooth like butter.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
holy cow. That was not me, by the way. I was just trying to get up that.
Yeah, no, that didn't look
I
good.
really was just trying to get up that.
Yeah, that... Oof.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't completely shoot myself in the foot and say they're all crap platforms. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
I just don't like the way that some of them run things, and I don't like the idea of putting myself out there on them when I don't trust them.
Sure.
I suppose that would be the way to put it, with how I perceive their running of things.
Burnt out the core.
So,
No, I think that makes sense, dude.
Impossible.
Then we must.
Because it's tough, especially if you don't align with kind of what they're doing, and if they're kind of like restricting content even more so than YouTube in some ways, like that's a real problem.
yeah,
And
that's
so-
how I perceive it, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just comes off as very, the holier than thou, the we know what's best, don't step out of line. Some of these platforms seem very much that way. Facebook is at least very just lenient. They just kind of let whatever fly.
Sure.
Which I'll give them. I just don't like Facebook because I don't like the people, a lot of the people that I knew on it. Maybe someday Facebook gaming would be interesting if that keeps being a thing, because that is getting bigger.
Is it? I didn't even know it was a thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's a lot of money there and audience and stuff too, so I don't know. I'm not opposed to that. And if Twitch changed its policies or how it runs things and wasn't so weirdly totalitarian about stuff, I would be more interested in them too. But I don't really see any of this happening. So
Okay.
if it did, though, sure.
So
I
at
don't know
least-
if I even have time. I run 2 YouTube channels,
Right.
so
Yeah, dude, you were just saying you work like 10-hour days normally, so that'd be a lot.
a lot of times.
Yeah.
Some days I don't. Yesterday I only worked like 3 hours, but
That's not okay. Yeah.
it just depends,
A little break. Yeah.
There's a lot of days where I'll work, 8 to 10 hour days just editing and doing other stuff. Jesus is not.
These guys
Okay.
are tough. These guys are real tough. If you have, if you're able to get behind that guy, like do the vault thing, with the riot shield guy, that might be your ticket.
Oh! I'm trying to get over here.
Where's Hulk? Is he down? What is he even doing?
Not helping.
Dude! Vault? Oh, you might not be able to vault this guy. Oh, gosh, dude. So,
How
there's
do
a
you
health
do
thing
your
over there in the
intrinsic
corner.
energy?
I think that's circle. Or no, R2. R2, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
That is your intrinsic energy.
I literally dodged.
It's the timing, dude. It's tough.
I guess, yeah.
Dude, not to get political at all, but I still think there were some juicy memes about it. That presidential debate was kind of hilarious, dude.
It was so dumb.
Very sad and really bad. But, I mean, there was some spicy memes. that
Would you
came about.
shut up?
Will you shut up, man?
Yeah, there was some funny stuff there, for sure. You're right. You're right.
It was just a crazy thing. It just, it was a relatively current event, but I didn't watch all of it. I really couldn't, to be honest.
I did watch all of it, and I was so stressed out.
Really? Yeah,
Yep.
man, that was a lot to process, that's for sure.
They stop you from sprinting during that.
Oh, are you, like, suppressed? Oh, you are. You're suppressed. You're
Yeah.
suppressed. Oh, get him. The takedown. Yes!
But he's not dead.
Oh, dude, you're close. No! Okay, good. Dude, I saw your video today on that, the Spider-Man change on the face.
Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah, I did. And,
What'd you think about that? But wait, before you get to that,
Sure.
I do want to say about the debate, one of my favorite things was don't use the word smart with me.
Is that what he said? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he said that to Joe. Trump was like, did you just use the word smart? Don't use the word smart with me, Joe. There's nothing smart about you. He's like, you lied about where you went to college, graduated at the bottom of your class. He just went off on him.
We have scavenged every part of this desert by now. And it's not gonna be enough.
Am I alone?
What?
Where are all the other Inhumans? Why aren't they fighting back? I've seen the resistance symbols. I've heard rumors of a rebellion, but still nothing. I don't feel sick at all. I've never felt more alive. What if I'm wrong?
I know what Dad feels like. These powers are a part of us. And all I do know, it's a lot better if you just embrace that. Or something like that.
My dad used to say the same thing.
Well, he's a smart guy.
The best.
You should head back to the Chimera. Okay.
Stay where you are!
Come on, man.
A kid and an old guy.
Old guy.
All right. Dr. Pym will see you now.
Hank Pym?